Not everything is as it seems, and what you're about to hear will keep you guessing. Before we begin, hit subscribe and turn on notifications because in this story, every second counts, and the truth hides in plain sight. Dylan Wang's ultimate gesture of devotion, gifting Shen Yue a luxury car to celebrate their first child's arrival. Some love stories begin with fireworks. Others begin with silence. But the most unforgettable ones unfold slowly, like the turning of seasons, growing richer and deeper with every passing day. Dylan Wang and Shen Yue have lived such a story. One born from the silver-lit sets of Meteor Garden and matured into a bond that is now sealed with something more beautiful than any love letter or proposal. The birth of their first child. A moment so personal, so sacred, that even time itself seemed to pause to witness it. But Dylan Wang, known for his thoughtful soul beneath the layers of celebrity, wanted to do more. To give more. Not as a man who performs grand gestures for the world, but as a man who sees the quiet sacrifices made by the woman he loves. And so he decided. He would give Shen Yue a gift. Not a necklace. Not flowers. But something symbolic. Something powerful. A gift that would carry her forward, literally and emotionally. A luxury car. Designed with intention. Crafted with emotion. A chariot of dreams for the queen of his heart. From on-screen sparks to a life shared off-screen. Dylan Wang and Shen Yue first ignited the screen as Dao Mingxi and Dong Shankai, their tension and tenderness watched by millions around the world. But their real story unfolded away from the scripts and cameras. Shared meals between takes. Quiet walks on set. The way his eyes followed her when she spoke. The way she smiled at him when she thought no one was watching. Their romance blossomed not in headlines, but in hand-holding moments behind stage curtains and whispered laughter in green rooms. The world speculated. The fans believed. And then, after years of shared growth, they confirmed what everyone had already seen. Their love was real. And when they announced they were expecting a child, the world collectively held its breath. Their love story was no longer just a fantasy. It was a living testament to patience, respect, and fate. The arrival of their miracle. The baby arrived in the softness of spring. A season that matched Shen Yue's gentleness and Dylan's quiet strength. They chose a private location, far from the glare of entertainment news, and welcomed their child with serenity and warmth. The announcement was brief, but it echoed with emotion. It was not just a child's birth they celebrated. It was the beginning of a new world. In the days that followed, Dylan watched Shen Yue transform. From actress to mother. From lover to life-giver. And though he knew no gift could ever equal what she had given him, he knew he had to try. And so he began to plan something as thoughtful and elegant as the woman he had fallen in love with. The design of a dream. Not just any car would do. Dylan didn't want a flashy sports model or an obvious brand name. He wanted something timeless. Something tailored. He partnered with a bespoke luxury car company based in Europe, whose team had been responsible for vehicles owned by royalty and reclusive visionaries. The kind of cars not bought, but commissioned. Together, they envisioned a vehicle that was not only luxurious but symbolic. The car would be painted in a custom hue of pearl dusk white reminiscent of the early morning light that spilled across the mountains the day their child was born. The finish would shimmer with subtlety, never blinding, always inviting. Inside, the seats would be upholstered in the softest leather, colored a muted rose beige, soft to the touch and soothing to the eye. Each seat would be embroidered with a delicate floral design, inspired by Shen Yue's favorite blossom, the camellia. A flower of love, humility, and devotion. The roof would be glass. A panoramic expanse so she could see the sky while she drove. Dylan had insisted on it. He wanted her to be able to look up at the stars whenever she needed strength. Or guidance. Or just a reminder that she had the universe within her reach. The dashboard would feature a plaque. Silver brushed. Etched with words Dylan had written himself. To Shen Yue. My guiding star. the mother of my child. Drive not just with direction, but with purpose. May every journey bring you joy. May every destination feel like home. The moment he planned to reveal it. The villa where they had chosen to stay was surrounded by hills and thick trees. A hidden retreat where nature hummed and time slowed. It was there, one morning, that Dylan planned to lead Shen Yue down the garden path, beneath an archway of jasmine, to a clearing where the luxury car would be waiting beneath a white silk cover. She would still be sleepy, the baby nestled in her arms, the sun rising just beyond the mist. And when he pulled the silk away, revealing the glistening vehicle with its soft curves and gentle power, she would not see a machine. She would see a love letter written in steel and satin. He imagined her touching the steering wheel, noticing the warm stitching, feeling the softness of the seat as she lowered herself inside. He imagined her reading the inscription. Tears forming. A soft laugh escaping. And then, that look. The one she always gave him. The one that said, I know you. I love you. I trust you. The symbolism of the gift. Dylan did not see the car as a reward. Or a luxury. He saw it as a reflection. A symbol of freedom. He wanted her to feel powerful. Independent. Secure. He wanted her to have something that was hers. For all the time she gave up sleep. For all the nights she stayed quiet when the baby cried. For all the mornings she smiled, even when she was exhausted. He wanted her to be able to drive to the mountains. To the sea. To a little bookstore on a quiet street. He wanted her to play lullabies from the speakers while the wind danced through the windows. He wanted her to feel the world unfolding around her, never closing in. The car was not just a vehicle. It was a promise. That no matter where she went, he would always be with her. That every road she took, every curve and every mile, would be a part of their shared story. A world watching with full hearts. When news of the planned gift leaked through whispers in the entertainment circles, fans reacted with overwhelming emotion. Social media lit up with fan art, imagined versions of the car, and endless posts celebrating Dylan's romantic gesture. One fan wrote, "This is not a car. This is poetry in motion." Another shared, "Dylan's love is deeper than any fairy tale. He sees her. Truly sees her." They remembered the moments. The glances. The way he always waited for her to finish speaking. The way she always reached for his hand, even when she pretended not to. Their story had always been more than acting. It had always been about understanding. And now, with a child in their arms and a new car in their driveway, they were living a new kind of dream. One filled not with glitter, but with grace. The road ahead. As Shen Yue prepares to take her first drive in the car that now carries their memories, Dylan plans to sit beside her. Baby in the back. Music low. His hand on hers. They will drive through the trees. Past the hills. Into a future that is wide open and waiting. And when she smiles at him, he will know he did something right. Not because of the car. But because of what it means. What it says. What it honors. It says thank you. It says I love you. It says the journey is just beginning. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.